I thank the member for Greenway and I call the member for Deakin.
Well, thanks very much, Madam Deputy Speaker. A few weeks ago I had the opportunity to speak at the graduation for the participants involved in the Green Army project along the Heatherdale Creek in Mitcham, and this was the third Green Army project to take place in the Deakin electorate after earlier projects had been completed at the Blackburn Lake Sanctuary and the Eastfield Reserve in Croydon. At the Heatherdale Creek site over the preceding 6 months, a really fantastic group of hardworking young people spent a lot of time repairing, replanting and revitalising the creek corridor. The benefits for the local environment seem clear to everybody who's seen them, and they will have, in my view, a lasting impact on our local area. A couple of interesting statistics for all of the residents who have noticed the great work happening along the creek. There was more than 4 tonnes of noxious weeds removed and a staggering 6,500 native plants which were planted throughout the Heatherdale Creek area. Since the completion of this project, I've had overwhelming feedback from everybody who uses the corridor, who walks along there on a daily basis or who uses one of the sporting facilities intermittently in the area, and the feedback has been quite outstanding. It is heartening, of course, to receive such good feedback, but particularly heartening for the Green Army participants themselves, who have worked so hard for an area that many of them live in and many of them love themselves. So I'd like to acknowledge each and every one of them for their efforts. They are ultimately the people that made this happen, and I'm very, very pleased that the government was able to give them the opportunity to learn some new skills, to develop some good contacts, and I know many of them are moving on to bigger and better things. So it's a testament to how well this program was set up by Minister Greg Hunt, and I really want to congratulate him and thank him for his advocacy on behalf of the Deakin electorate to ensure that we got 3 first-class projects. I'd also like to acknowledge and thank the City of Whitehorse, who have been a tremendous partner in this project, and almost most importantly the Parklands Advisory Committee, which is made up of volunteers, many of whom helped me originally advocate for the project and of course have been the stewards of the project ever since. In particular, I'd like to thank their hardworking chair, Prue Cutts, as well as Val Turnbull and Gary Cooper. They really ensured that this project happened and are doing everything they can now to make sure that the community takes up where the Green Army left off. We had a very successful Clean Up Australia Day just a couple of weeks ago, and it's interesting to see the community revitalised and energised by the great work that the Green Army have done, and they are committed to making sure that that good work is continued. And I really want to thank everybody involved with the project and look forward to the Green Army in Heatherdale Creek.
Member's time has expired.